Women on financial literacy. Federal government targets 40% health insurance coverage by 2030. On foreign scene, Sweden seeks China's cooperation over severed sea cables. And in sports, Ademola Lookman, William Troost Ekong, Paul Onuachu, Asisa Toshola gets nomination for the best FIFA awards. And now the details. I am Mike James. The Lagos State government has reiterated its commitment to ensuring financial literacy, women's inclusion and empowerment in rural communities, especially in hard-to-reach communities. Special advisor to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, Oreoluwa Fini Awokoya, stated this during a program on promoting human capital development through advocacy for women's financial inclusion in hard-to-reach communities held at Araromi in Badagry. The program, organized by the Office of SDGs in collaboration with the Lagos State Resident Registration Agency, LASRA, and the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, is a project aimed at equipping women in underserved areas across 12 local government areas and local council development areas of the state with essential financial literacy, entrepreneurship training, and access to vital financial services. Fini Awokoya, who was represented by the technical assistant at the Office of the SDGs, Azaya Shulanke, said it is also very important to reach out to women who are yet to be captured digitally in the Lagos State database. The Lagos State government has issued a traffic advisory ahead the Ajegula Youth City Marathon coming up on Saturday, 30th of November, between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiemi, in a statement, said to this end, routes starting from Maracana Stadium inwards Ojoku Street to Barlett Road, Kirikiri Road, Wilma Link Bridge, Okito Street, Moba Kadusu Street, Barlett Road, Secretariat, Cemetery Streets will be partially closed to vehicular movement. Others are Ojara Street, Bale Ayetoro Street, Olu Jeonjeje Street, Odudua Street, Layinka Street, Cemetery Road, Bakari Faro Street, Adejiyo Street, Ishaga Street, Onishaplat Street, Cemetery Road, Itire Street, Ojo Road, and Signal Barracks. Listing alternative routes, Oshiemi noted that motorists from Baja, Apapa, Oshodi Express Road, inward Olodi Apapa, through Kirikiri will turn right to Industrial Road to link Idewu Street to connect Oluwa Street to access Tolu Road through Barley Road to continue their journeys. Vehicles inward Gaskia Road and Igomu Road from Suralaba on Lagos Badagry Expressway will be diverted through contraflow on Cemetery Road from Techno Oil to connect the roundabout for a desired destination. And those coming from Suralaba, Lagos Badagry Expressway inward Ojo Road will turn left before Signal Barracks to connect Charles Avenue to link Ligali Street to AVA Street and connects Abeje Street through Ojo Road to continue with their journeys. The Commissioner has shown that officers of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority will be available to ensure seamless traffic flow and safety of motorists. The Petroleum Products Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria, Petron, says the Port Harcourt refinery will sell petrol at 1,030 naira per litre. In a statement by Petron spokesman Joseph Obele, said the refinery is working as claimed by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. Obele also stated that it was also communicated to Petron that the product request portal was open for booking and request. He added that Petron's strategic pricing team is currently analyzing the most favorable price for its members. Chairman of the National Population Commission NPC, Nasir Kwara, has was planned to conduct Nigeria's population and housing census in 2025, nearly 2 decades after the last census in 2006. He made this known during the 2024 anniversary of the Nairobi Summit on the International Conference on Population and Development held in Abuja. Speaking at the event, Kwara emphasized the significant impact of the delay, particularly in hampering informed decision-making and effective resource allocation. The MPC chairman also highlighted the need for accurate data to address pressing issues in rural and underserved areas. He noted that Nigeria's inability to conduct timely census had hindered progress in advancing sexual and reproductive health rights, eliminating gender-based violence and promoting inclusivity. Previous attempts to hold the census in 2023 were postponed under the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari. The delay was attributed to the desire to let the incoming administration take ownership of the process. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has set an ambitious target to enroll not less than 40% of the country's population into the health insurance schemes by 2030. Director General of the National Health Insurance Authority, Kelechi Ohiri, who made this known, said the target is part of the government's efforts to achieve universal health coverage and ensure that all Nigerians have access to quality healthcare services. Speaking at the Health and Managed Care Association of Nigeria Annual Conference and Induction, Ohiri lamented that there are unmet needs for health insurance in the country. According to him, the current state of the health insurance industry in Nigeria is a far cry from what it should be, despite being in existence for over 20 years. Expressing concern that about 99% of Nigerians in the informal sector are yet to be incorporated into health insurance packages. The National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has alerted the public to the circulation of counterfeits, Combiat dispersible tablets in the country. On a post via its X handle, the agency said it had alerted its offices nationwide to begin the immediate mop-up of the fake malaria drug, stating that the products were discovered in the FCT and Rivers State during surveillance activities conducted by its officers. NAFDAC said the laboratory report of the analysis carried out on the product revealed that it contained 0 active pharmaceutical ingredients. The National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, has announced that change of name will no longer be a requirement for married female corps members seeking redeployment. This is contained in a circular signed by the Services Director of Corps Mobilization, Abubakar Mohammed, and issued to directors, acting state directors, and Federal Capital Territory FCT coordinators. Mohammed stated that state FCT coordinators are to ensure strict compliance with the directives, and directors' area offices are to monitor the implementation. He added that other requirements remain as they are. And in some foreign news, Sweden has formally asked China to cooperate with an investigation into the damage done to 2 cables in the Baltic Sea after a Chinese ship was linked to the incident. The cables, one linking Sweden to Lithuania and the other between Finland and Germany, were damaged in Swedish territorial waters in the Baltic Sea on 17th and 18th of November. A Chinese ship, the Peng 3, is believed to have been in the area at the time and has since been anchored in international waters off Denmark. Beijing has denied any involvement in sabotage and said it is willing to work with Sweden and other countries to find out what happened. In response, China's foreign ministry said it is willing to work with related countries to find out the truth. And over to sports news. Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman, Captain William Troost-Ekong, and Paul Onuachu have been nominated for the Best FIFA Awards 2024. Super Falcons forward Asisat Oshuala was also nominated for the award. The Nigerian quartet will battle it out with other nominees in the various categories announced by FIFA. And that was our news at 10, but just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room. Please keep your valuables off the view of miscreants. You can follow us and like all our social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. And you can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, over 1,000 indigent residents benefited from the state's mega empowerment program, starter packs, which include grinding machines, barbing tools, hairdryers, sewing machines, and Android phones? Well, you can get more details. It's on the Lagos State Government website. And to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has reiterated its commitment to ensuring financial literacy, women's inclusion and empowerment in rural communities, especially in hard-to-reach communities. The federal government has set an ambitious target to enroll not less than 40% of the country's population into the health insurance schemes by 2030. We also told you that Sweden has formally asked China to cooperate with an investigation into the damage done to two cables in the Baltic Sea after a Chinese ship was linked to the incident. And in sports, Super Eagles forward Mola Lukman, Captain William Troost-Ekong and Paul Onachu have been nominated for the Best FIFA Awards 2024. Super Falcons forward Asisat Oshuala was also nominated for the award. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast. It was compiled by Adewale Olukboroku. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good morning.